Hi, everybody. Welcome to day 5 and a little bit beyond. I am a bit late, to be quite honest with you. After day 4, that's when I really started to feel the effects of the Lemtrada. And so I took a few days to kind of recuperate and let my body heal. So, here to talk about how that went. You know, Day 4 in my last video, I talked about the rash that appeared, the hives. Um, that was taken care of by the antihistamine, the Benadryl. That countered the effects a bit. I didn't necessarily feel better after it. That's almost when everything kind of really set in. Um, the next day, my infusion, so day 5 went well. I didn't have anything necessarily eventful. My blood pressure stayed pretty decent the whole day. I just was drained. I was drained. I was tired. I was achy, and that pretty much is that sums up day 5. The steroids, of course, kind of gave me a little bit of energy. Um, I guess for maybe a day or two afterwards, but I mean, just I felt awful when I woke up after the infusion, the last infusion. I felt drained and I felt off. I did not feel like myself, and it was rough. Um, I am now, I guess, how many days? I'm almost, I guess, 5 days out. I guess, and I feel better today. I don't feel as worn down. To be honest with you, I don't know how much of it is Lemtrada and how much of it is steroids. I'm not quite sure maybe which one had me feeling more worse off than the other. I think the Lemtrada is the achiness, and I think the steroid crash of just the fatigue and the kind of spaciness and a little bit of irritability. And the insomnia is pretty much over. I'm sleeping kind of regularly. I'm waking up a little bit during the night, but nothing abnormal. So here's to being on the upswing of things. I'm optimistic. I know it's still just it's too soon to really judge, guys. It's too freaking soon. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. That's some good southern stuff for you. I don't want to do that. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket either. So I'm just kind of trying to be level headed. I'm trying to be, hyper aware of my body and what I'm going through, keeping track of it. That's where you guys come in. And that's pretty much all you can do. Just try to stay hydrated. That is the most important thing. Drink lots of water, stay hydrated. Um, Try to eat, continue to eat. You may feel nauseous. I did have bouts of nausea here and there. For the most part, that's over with though. But if your neurologist needs to prescribe Zofran, they can. And I'm sure they'd be willing to if you deal with that. So um, that was day 5. I am now about 4 or 5 days post treatment, and I'm still here. So that was a huge major fear that I had, was like, oh my gosh, what if something just tragically happens? Like we're human. We worry and we fret, and I'm here to tell my story. I made it through, and you can make it through too, and you're going to make it through, and um, you know, prayerfully, you'll be better for it when it's all said and done. That is my prayer for you all. That is my prayer for myself. We're just looking forward towards recovery. I can't dwell on the right now. I can't dwell on the ickiness that comes. Just have to keep looking and pushing forward. And that's what I encourage all of you all, or any of you all who may come across this video, to do. Just keep it pushing. You never have to do yesterday again. You never have to repeat yesterday. So, with all that being said, this is my story. You have yours, and no matter what, keep smiling.